I think that you deserve a serious leader. And I know some of you will come up after today and say, tell me to smile more. Tell me that I'm a little too serious. And I know that I am. But as a husband, as a father of these two great boys, I don't see anything terribly funny or trivial about the challenges and the problems facing our state. Look at what happened back in 2003 when Rick Perry decided that he could balance the budget on the backs of the most vulnerable in our society with that rhetoric that we've all grown so familiar with, scrubbing the budget. Scrubbing the budget was what it was all about, and I'm all for greater efficiency in government. Serving on the Houston City Council, serving in Congress, I was always about looking for ways that government could do things in a smarter fashion and maybe save a few dollars. But when you make it all about scrubbing the budget, what did we learn? What did we see after 2003? We saw over 150,000 kids lose their health care insurance, the only access that they would have to health care insurance. We watched as over 500 kids lost their lives as a result of abuse and neglect, kids who were our responsibility, who were supposed to be protected by Child Protective Services, but we weren't willing to hire enough caseworkers. So what did we learn? We learned that the bristles of that scrub brush tend to come down disproportionately on the backs of the people who can least afford it in our society. But the cavalry is on its way. I mean, there's stuff happening all across the state. People are ready to draw that line in the sand and say enough is enough, and they should, because we don't have to settle for this kind of leadership coming from Washington anymore. We don't have to settle for this kind of leadership coming from Austin anymore. It is time for people to say that budgets are not just pieces of paper with a bunch of numbers on them, that there are human consequences attached to those financial decisions, and that's what's been forgotten here. That's what's been forgotten in our state capitol.